It's time for high school basketball on Cool 101.7 and Armstrong. Chuck Staub, Gary Patton to bring you the action tonight from Cochranton as we take a look at the starting lineups. For Cambridge Springs, we have Matt Andrews, a senior at 6'1". It is Lance Welker, a senior at 6'3". Trent Wheeler, a junior at 6'4". Nathan Hill, sophomore at 6'1", and Zach Kingsley tonight in place of Jaden Shinsky. Zach, a senior at 6'1". For the Cochranton Cardinals, here are your starters. John Gallo, he's a junior at 6'2". Jacob Walker, sophomore at 6'2". Franklin Morris, a senior at 5'8". Also for the Cardinals, we have Wyatt Barzak. He is a sophomore at 6'2". And of course, starting for the Cardinals is Jackson Alex, a senior, 6'1". We are ready for basketball. Cardinals shoot to the left. Cambridge to the right. As the Cardinals trying to pick up victory number 3. Cambridge Springs looking for their 9th consecutive victory and go 6-0 in the region with the win, and it is underway, and Cambridge Springs gets the tip, and they'll start things off as they shoot once again to the right. Andrews over on the right wing kicks the ball out to the top of the key to Welker. He's going to drive in, put it up, blocked partially away, and Cochranton's got the ball. Long cross-court pass to Gallo. Gallo into the front court, guarded out front by Andrews. To Franklin, down low, turn around to the bank, lay it up, it's no good. Follow shot, Jackson, no good. Rebound is Cambridge Springs.
Boy, hoops like that, you got to make them.
Wheeler hauls it down for the Blue Devils. Over on the left side, open, Wheeler, 3, got it!
Automatic.
Cambridge Springs take a 3-0 lead. Quickly down the court, Jackson open, 15-footer, left wing won't go. Rebounded by Welker.
He's starting tonight.
Into the forecourt to Andrews. Andrews sideline left. Lost it. Jackson's right there to cover him up, but he gets the ball out to Welker. Welker and Jackson on him. Cardinals in the man. Takes the dribble down into the right corner. Taylor had the ball batted away as he tried to pass it off, and out of bounds it goes. Inbounded baseline left into the paint. Elker back out front, open, Taylor, 3, yes! Jared Taylor knocks it down.
Just like that, it's 6-0 Blue Devils.
Quickly into the forecourt. Barzak, long cross court pass. To Walker, back top of the key, Gallo. They'll reaching in, foul called against Andrews of Cambridge Springs.
First foul tonight.
Ball will be taken out of bounds by Jackson directly below us here. Again to Gallo. John. It's a ball to Franklin. Franklin fakes, goes in, pull up 13-footer to the rim, no good. Rebound hauled away. Once again by Wheeler. Up the court to Taylor. Taylor into the right wing. Gets the ball to Welker and out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Jackson. Inbounding against Jackson will be Welker. Long back door play. Oh, but Cochranton's Jack.
Timing wasn't there.
Franklin was there to cover it up, so out front Taylor takes a shot, no good, out of bounds. Jackson will inbound. Cambridge Springs will pick him up in the front court. Wheeler, or I should say Franklin Morris into the forecourt, top of the key. Into the paint, double team, pull up, 10-foot bank shot, will not fall.
Drew
by
the
the
foul.
Cardinals. Jacob Walker, foul is called.
Foul on Wheeler, his first, team second.
Line right. Cochranton is a 59% foul shooting team. Charity toss. The rim and in. They're finally on the board.
6-1. 5:43 on the clock here in the first. Cool 101.7 FM along with Armstrong Cable tonight. Second shot.
The rim and in, same type of ball. Just rolled on the rim and drops down. And full court pressure by the Cardinals. It's broken though. Cross court pass to Taylor. Taylor out front. Top of the key, around the horn goes Andrews. Left wing, top of the key again. Cardinals standing aggressive man, high post. Down low, Wheeler back, out front, open. Another three's off the iron Andrews, but rebounded by Kingsley. A little hook shot, won't fall. Rebound Jackson. Jackson ahead into the forecourt, and we're going to get a carrying the basketball called against Gallo.
So they turn the ball right back over.
6-2 Devils. 5:13 to go in the first period from Cochranton. Lob the ball into the forecourt to Taylor. Now lob it in underneath the Wheeler. Over his head, picked off by the Cardinals. Here comes Gallo right to left. Gallo against Andrews. Steps into the circle, back out top of the key. Or is that he just threw the ball away and out of bounds?
There's nobody even over there. Coach Becky was over there.
And the ball will be thrown in by Wheeler. Or the ball will be thrown in by Welker. Lance gets the ball in, gets the ball back, goes high post, goes lane, goes to the hole, up, no good, foul. Push off foul against the Cards. 2 shots coming up. Foul will be called against Walker.
His first, team's first, 4:49 on the clock here in the first. 6-2 Blue Devils. Chance to increase that lead right here with the foul shot.
Walker's free throw is in the air, no good, in and out. He is a 69% foul shooter. Cambridge is a team 62%. Charity toss. Up to the front of the iron. Will go tip it up by Wheeler. It's no good. And brought down by Walker. Walker to the front court. Cardinals down by 4. Morris open for the triple. Good!
What a beauty. That puts them right back in the game, 6-5.
Franklin Morris nails that from the right wing. Across the timeline to the fourth forecourt. Well, lost it, picks it back up again. Morris felt the pressure on him. He goes around him into the lane, bounce the ball back, give and go, no good, but the ball has gotten back, laid backing up by Welker anyway. And he's fouled on the play. He'll go to the strike. He was just there and missed a couple. 8-5 Devils. Foul is on Morris. His first free throw. Good.
Hits that one, make it 9-5 Blue Devils. Putting the press on here.
And it is Gallo in the backcourt. Loops the ball into the forecourt to Walker, cross court to Gallo. Gallo guarded by Taylor. Pulls up, high post, fall away.
Oh, what a beauty right there, 9-7. Gets the Cards within 2. Nice jumper.
Cross court, Taylor, back over to Andrews. Andrews off of the pick, goes in, hit a ball rejected out of bounds by Gallo with 3:45 to go in the first period. 9-7, Cambridge Springs. Into Wheeler, top of the key, free throw line, dish the ball down into the right corner, open 3 and buried by Taylor.
He was wide open, took an easy shot. 12-7 Blue Devils.
Third 3 of the night for Cambridge Springs, and Taylor's second.
There come the Cards right back at it.
Morris, Jackson, corner left, back, give and go to Morris, back out front, open 3, top of the key, a little bit strong that time and out of bounds on Walker's attempt for the 3.
Cards turn the ball over.
Inbound against full court pressure by the Cards. Double teaming, trapping in the backcourt. Got the ball in across the timeline. Walker, long pass down to the left baseline. In underneath, tried to get the give and go to Trent Wheeler.
Couldn't quite hold on to it.
She goes.
Yeah. He threw his fingers. 3:10 on the clock. Still 12-7 Blue Devils.
Morris to Barzak. Barzak right top of the key over to Jackson. Jackson dishes the ball down to Barzak, back out top of the key. Gallo's got it. Gallo backs off. Gallo baseline. Back out front to Gallo again. Gallo over to Morris. Out front. Morris has got it. Morris to Barzak. Barzak, Gallo, wide open three, left of the circle, no good. Rebound batted out there, and the Blue Devils have it. Here comes Andrews. 2.5 to go, first period, 12-7 Devils. Into the top of the key. Andrews, lob it down low. Trent's got it to the rack, flips it up, it's no good, too soft. Kicks the ball back out front, open, 17-footer, short off the iron. Andrews, rebounded by Wheeler, up and in and fouled.
So, I mean, they got 2 of their rebounds, finally got it up and in. Got fouled, 14-7, Wheeler to the foul line.
Trent's first 2 of the night. He's a 63% foul shooter. The 6'4" junior, averaging around 11.5 points per ball game. And coming out of there is Walker for Cochranton. He'll be replaced by Justin Wagner. Free throw is good. He completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Cambridge now is up by 8. 2-on-1. Barzak tried to get the ball down low, but a traveling violation is called. He wanted to bounce that ball down low. They had the man wide open, but he walked.
We'll see that stutter step there. 2:11 on the clock.
Walker to inbound. Welker, rather. In now for Cochranton, Zane Smith, the 5'8" junior. Back in is Kingsley for Cambridge Springs, and Trent Wheeler goes out.
Spencer Kennedy checks in for Cochranton, 34.
Long cross-court pass to Andrews. Andrews back to Welker. He'll dribble into the forecourt to the 3-point mark on the right wing. Dish the ball out, top of the key. Onto the baseline. In underneath on a nice feed and laid up. Easy 2 points as it's knocked down by Nathan Held. Here's a steal by Nathan. Passes off, gets it back to the rack and laying in another 2. That's 4 in a row and timeout by Cochranton. Coach Phil Canfield has seen enough. The score, Cambridge Springs 19, Cochranton 7 here on Cool. Cambridge Springs starting to blow it open here on a Nathan Hill basket. Then he steals the ball. He passes off. He gets it back, drives the baseline, lays in another 2. Just like that, 4 points in a row for him, and the Cardinals are up by big here, 12 points already.
Well, I tell you what, a couple of turnovers, and it cost them points. We saw this before. So here come the Cards right now, down by 12.
Gallo out the point, over to Jackson, down the left corner to Franklin Morris. Back to Gallo, down into the left corner, around the horn, in the paint, turn around, fade away, 12-footers off the rim, no good to get low. Rebound will be taken down by the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, Welker. Lance to the forecourt. Lance to Held. Held to Kingsley, back on the give and go to Welker, lay it up, no good, blocking foul against Cardinals. Welker back to the line. He was just there. On the night, he's 1 for 3 from the stripe.
Kenny with the foul, his first, team's 4th.
6 in the ball game for Welker. Looks for 7, line right, and rattles the rim and drops down.
.103 left here in the first period. It is 20-7, Blue Devils. Lance, one more shot at the foul line.
Sights it, puts it up. Around the rim, spun out, tipped it up. No good, rebounded, back up on the rim, around the rim, and dropped off by Wheeler. Still loose, and finally for the Cardinals, Jackson pulls it away.
Now they got to get some offense going.
And underneath, backdoor play, lay it up and an easy by Jackson.
Somebody left him wide open, 20-9. 40 seconds left here in the first.
Full court pressure once again by the Redbirds. Long cross court pass, and they'll break the press one more time. Back to Andrews. To Taylor. Jared at the point. Cardinals, the man. Top of the key. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Blue Devils lead by 11. Backing off, down into the corner. The long ball won't go that time from the left side by Walker. Hit the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Back to Cochranton. It needs a hoop right here. 16 seconds. Should be able to set something up here and draw back closer.
Definitely need a hoop. A three would be nice.
Well, we've seen some teams come down, throw it at a hoop, and the other team gets it back up the court and tacks on another two.
You're absolutely right. Here they come, 12 seconds.
Yellow. Back out to the top of the key, around the horn.
5 seconds.
To Jackson.
3 seconds.
Underneath. Back out front for the long three, and that's no good. Too strong by Wagner. That is the end of the first period on Cool 101.7 and Armstrong. The score, Cambridge Springs 20, Cochranton 9. We'll be right back. And welcome right back to Cochranton. Chuck Stump, Gary Patton on Cool tonight and Armstrong. Into the first 8 minutes, it's 20-9, Cambridge Springs, and Lance Welker for Cambridge Springs leads them already with a total of 8 points. Cochranton Cardinals 3 by Morris, and that leads them. Here goes the Cardinals with things going here in the second quarter. Corner left, shot is no good, Wagner. Cambridge Springs with the missed shot will move the ball up into the backcourt. Andrews, he traveled. So Cochran will have to take advantage of this, throw the ball in three-quarter court.
The Blue Devils had 5 turnovers.
Morris out front. Morris takes the dribble. Hook pass down into the right corner. Jackson back out front. Ball's batted around and stolen away by the Blue Devils. All the way for the stuff on the other end of the court by Hunter Spade.
And they just turned the ball right back over to the Blue Devils. Stepped across the line when the Cardinals went to throw it inbounds. So the ball goes back to the Blue Devils, up 22-9. Lance Welker to throw it in, 7:18, second period.
All right.
Momentum going definitely over to the Blue Devils.
Taylor at the point. Down to the baseline, Welker pulls up, 12-footer. You can count that one, baseline left.
Automatic, 24-9. And another turnover.
Stolen away by Wheeler. To Taylor, open another three, left wing, bingo! Andrews! And another whistle and another timeout by Cochranton, I think.
No, we had a foul.
Okay, foul call. Saw the coach jump up, I thought maybe he was gonna call another timeout. 4 triples in the ball game already for Cambridge Springs, and they've blown it open 27-9.
Andrews with the foul, his second for the Blue Devils. He goes out.
Barzak down into the corner to Jackson. Back out front around the horn. Kenny Wagner looks inside, back to Gallo at the point. Cambridge playing that aggressive defense right now, right in your face when you get the ball for the most part. Gallo double team, puts it up over them anyway, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals, back out front, open Wagner three, no good off the rim. Rebound, batted around, Cardinals get it now. Back on the game. Bounds by Welker.
That's some good defense right there. Got the crowd fired up.
Inbounding will be Jackson into Gallo, corner right. Tried to get the ball down underneath. Put up around the rim and it drops out. Barzak rebounded Jackson. Out front, another three.
There it is.
Finally hitting it for Cochranton is Wagner.
27-12.
Into the front court. Tipped out of bounds by Gallo. Nice save there, but right into the Cardinals there. Into the front court they come, and we're good carrying the ball against Cochranton's Gallo.
Another turnover. .557 here in the second period.
Directly below us, Lance Welker will inbound.
Kingsley back in for the Blue Devils.
Against Jackson. Into Jared Taylor. Taylor out front to Andrews. Andrews, Gallo guards him. Andrews to the left wing. Down into the left corner to Welker. Can't leave him open. He'll let her go. Long cross court pass to Taylor. In underneath. Kingley's got a little hook shot's good. Baseline right from about 6. He drained it.
Same shot he tried earlier. Couldn't connect. This time he definitely connected. 29-12.
Cardinals all the way in underneath. Up on the rim, around the rim. And in that, he is good by number 34 of the Cardinals, Spencer Kenny.
I think that's his first hoop. 29-14.
Into the front court. Andrews open, another three on the rim and off, left of the circle, but rebounded in the lane. Hook shots up. That's no good by Welker. Rebounded, trying to go up and knock it home again was Kingsley, but we have a foul call and he'll go to the stripe. 29-14 Cambridge Springs.
Barzak with the foul, his first, team's fifth.
Kingsley on the season, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, make it 3 of 6 now.
Yeah, that's 500. 5:04 on the clock, 30-14. Friday night action right here on Cool 101.7 FM, along with Armstrong Cable. Second shot is up.
Nailed it.
31-14 Blue Devils.
And Jackson will throw the ball in. 5:04 to go in the first half. To Wagner, he's double teamed, but got the ball down to Morris. Hook pass down low to Barzak. Now in underneath, ball's loose, picked up by Held. And into the forecourt for the Blue Devils is Butrich. He played quite a bit the other night in that Eisenhower game. Out front, Taylor.
Everybody got to play.
Open three, good.
34-14.
That's Taylor's third triple tonight, another turnover. Welker's got it to the rack, no good. The tip that up and in. The tip in is good by Wheeler.
36-14, Blue Devils pouring it on.
Out front, down into the corner, open three, in and out, but comes right back down to Wagner to throw it up. Now he's double teamed. Gets the ball off to Barzak, and a blocking foul called by Pat Barco. Jackson out of bounds to throw it in, corner left.
Foul was on Taylor, his first, team's fourth.
Into Morris, open, takes the three, no good. Tipped high in the air, Wheeler's up there to Sky and take it away. He'll move from left to right. Way up into the forecourt on the give and go, all the way to the rack, and another two. Once again by Luckfish.
They just can't shut him down.
And the ball's tipped in the air, but Cardinals get it. They move on the attack, and oh, there's a foul call. Foul's going to be on Welker for Cambridge Springs.
Boy, he was up in flight.
3:40 to go, second quarter, 38-14, Cambridge Springs. Jackson will throw it in, baseline left.
Lance with his first foul, team's fifth.
You're listening to WMVL, Linesville, Meadville, into the top of the key to Wagner, to Morris, to Barzak, to Gallo. Gallo at the point, quickly around the horn. Morris has got it, dished the ball into the paint, over the back. Foul will be called against Kingsley. Out of bounds to throw it in, once again, is Alex Jackson. To Wagner, over the head toss out front. Gallo's got it now. Gallo between the circles. Leaves to Barzak. Barzak. To Wagner. Morris, top of the key. To Jackson. Back out around the horn. Here goes Gallo. Gallo steps into the circle. Left of the circle, back top of the key. Morris lets it go. No good, strong. And we're going to get turnover against Cambridge Springs. Looks like it hit the wire.
Hit the cable up
Support
top, yeah.
Cables. Out comes Taylor. Back in now for Cambridge Springs is Andrews. Long pass into the forecourt. Buktich. Back to Welker, to Andrews, and he'll run the point now. For Cambridge Springs in control, 38-14. Trying to pass it all. The ball is tipped by Zach down the court. Restolen by Wheeler. Here comes Cambridge Springs. Andrews against Franklin Morris. Bounces the ball out front. To Lukic. To Welker. Welker. Crossover dribble, goes into the glass, and two more for Lance Welker.
40-14.
Three-quarter court press. Gallo's got it in the back court, lobs it all into the forecourt to Franklin, down into the right corner. Barzak back top of the key, Gallo. Gallo goes into the lane, just flips that thing up over the rim. That won't fall. Rebound will be Cambridge Springs as Kingsley pulls it down. Pass it into the forecourt. Cross court, Welker, another three, deep corner left. That's a no-go. But on the rebound, a push-off foul will be called.
You know, Pat, he don't miss a thing. 2:02 on the clock, 40-14.
Fouls called against Gallo and a timeout on the court. This will be a 30-second timeout for Cool and Armstrong. The score, the Devils 40, the Cards 14. We'll be right back. It's Region 3 basketball tonight on Cool 101.7 from the Cardinals cage down here. And right now, the cage not having too much fun.
No, they're not, down 40-14, 2:02 on the clock. Welker to throw it in.
Way out front to Andrews, back to Welker again. Lobbed the ball down to Wheeler. In underneath, tried to pass it off. Blocking foul against Cochranton.
And that's number 7. Bonus goes over to the Blue Devils.
It'll be a one-on-one situation for Trent Wheeler. Trent, 63% foul shooter. He is 1 for 1 from the line tonight. He has 5 points.
Bidwell comes in for the Blue Devils. We saw him the other night.
Charity toss. In and out. Rebound. Brought up the court. Push the ball sideline, all right. Cross court pass over here to Barzak. Open, Gallo, corner left, hits.
There we go. Little spark of offense there for the Cardinals.
That's their third three of the night, his first. Bounce the ball ahead. Lob the ball top of the key to Kingsley. Kingsley over to Welker. Welker holding. Welker. Wheeler down underneath. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Cardinals. Picked up by Justin Wagner. Into the front court.
Wide open.
Another three by Gallo. That's no good. Pushing off foul underneath on the rebound.
Must be against
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah. So that'll be the team's 8th.
He'll walk up the length of the court.
Kingsley gets to shoot. Zach.
2 for 2 tonight from the strike. They're there for a one-on-one situation. Good. Well, now on the season, he has hit 5 of 8. He come in here just 2 of 5. Putting him down tonight, though. Count another one.
Wow, look at that. Well, he just had to get warmed up. 42-17, Blue Devils.
Gallo. Wagner open 3 left of the circle, and he nailed that.
Oh, that was a beauty. 8 more of them, and they're back in the game.
That'll be his second 3 of the night. Full court pressure again. Cards. Broken easily, though, by Cambridge Springs. Kingsley. Back out top of the key. Welker fakes, goes to the free throw line, shoots to the rim, no good. Rebound Jackson over the back. Foul called. Kingsley, did they get again?
That'll be number 7.
No. Foul is called
against Spade, isn't it?
Hunter Spade.
His first, team 7th, so it's 1-on-1. Jackson will go to the foul line. 37 seconds remaining in the first half. It has been all Blue Devils. First shot is up. In and out.
Pass breaking up the court all the way. Giroud will lay it up. No good. Rebound and an easy 2 on the other end of the court by Held.
That's the way you do it. Get the rebound, back up and in. They've been doing it all the time. That's how you win games.
Out front.
Follow through.
Wagner, another 3. He loves those threes. No good. Rebound though by Jackson. Back out front. Wagner, top of the key. Gallo launched the 3. In and out. Rebound. Cardinals get it again. Turn around from 17 to the front of the iron. No
and
good.
A chip in by Jackson.
But up and in.
That should have been good, I think.
We'll see if they post it on the board. Yes, the basket is good.
All right.
And that is the end of the first half on Cool 101.7 with a score. Cambridge Springs 44, Cochranton 22. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back and recap on Cool 101.7 and Armstrong. Welcome you aboard. You're on Cool and Armstrong. Second half is underway. Here goes Welker, a three to start off the third quarter. It won't fall. Morris is there to take it away from two. Blue Devils, he brings the ball to the top of the key, feeds over to Gallo, down into the right corner. Back out top, almost lost away, and then a tie-up is going to be called. Walker headed out front, lost the dribble. He is tied up by Wheeler, and possession will be the Cards. Jackson tosses it in to Morris. Morris to the right wing at the three-point arc. Back out to Morris again, over to Gallo. Guarded by Andrews.
Now they're trying to work it underneath.
Cambridge Springs has doubled them up here, 44-22 as we start half number two. And there's a shot, no good, won't fall by Gallo, corner left, and right there to haul down the rebound. And then a traveling violation is called against Cambridge Springs' Kingsley.
He just shakes his head and smiles.
Out of bounds goes Jackson. Looking, way out front to Franklin Morris. Top of the key, and
Up
he
and down.
traveled.
I was going to say either that or up and down. So they turn the ball right back over to the Blue Devils. Still 44-22, Springs.
Bounce the ball into Taylor. Cochranton, full court pressure again. Up to Andrews as they break it easily as they did the whole first half. Welker out front. 12 points in the first half, leading all scores in this one down here tonight. Over to Andrews. Andrews, guarded by Morris. Back out to Taylor. The top of the key. Sideline right, Wheeler holds the ball high over his head, pushes the ball in underneath, backdoor play, layup by Welker, but he gets it back. In underneath to Kingsley, he lost it away. He runs it down in the right corner. Hands the ball off to Welker. Welker spins around, drives under the hoop, reverse layup, but no good again. Kingsley gets it, try to put up, knocked away by Jackson loose, and then finally a hacking foul is called.
That's what I talked about, Chuck, how they get their own rebound after a missed shot. Those guys are working hand in hand down there. Finally drew a foul against Cochranton. Walker, that's his third foul.
Inbound, lob the ball in to Kingsley, over the kid pass from Welker out front to Andrews, and they'll reset. Now he bounced the ball out to Welker. Welker toward midcourt. Back to Taylor again. Jared looks, pushes the ball over to Andrews. Andrews, guarded by Jackson, hands the ball off. Kingsley's got it now against Barzak. Welker out front. Welker dribbles around. Steps into the circle with a high post, dumped the ball down into the corner, but tipped out of bounds by Cochranton. Out of bounds to throw it in, it will be Lance Welker. Looking. Finally gets the ball. Jared, pass the ball to Trent Wheeler. He's not even looking for the pass, and it's saved from going out of bounds. Cardinals, Gallo. Up the court all the way, pull up short, bank shot, and he can't get it to drop. Barzak, rebound, Wheeler. 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Cochranton down 44-22. Lance out front. Barzak guards him. Cardinals man to man. Between the circles goes Taylor. Pushes the ball over to Andrews. Andrews just looking. Right of the circle to Welker, guarded by Jackson. Gets a nice pick and goes in and puts it to the glass and drops it home. Does Welker.
Yeah, left-handed to boot. 46. And another turnover.
Laid up and in by Welker again. It's a way to make 4 quick points.
Yeah, they're not guarding the ball. And another one.
All the way, drive, 2 more points. This time by Andrews.
Wow, 50-22.
I don't know if I can keep up with this big hair.
And another turnover.
Wow. Coach Canfield not a happy camper.
No, he's not happy.
He wanted to take that ball and really slam it down, but the official was right there. Didn't do it. They'll take a timeout. Coach Canfield will take a timeout on Cool. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 50-22, Cambridge brings a 60-second timeout. And we welcome you back to Cochranton High School. Nice crowd here watching this one here tonight, where the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils well on their way to picking up their 6th victory of the region and their 11th out of 13 starts. Here come the Blue Devils with the basketball. Top of the key. It is Taylor. Looking left, looking right, and dishes the ball over. Wheeler open three by Walker, and he nailed another one.
Unbelievable. 53-22, all Blue Devils. Cochranton yet to score here in the second half.
Gallo out front. Walker open. Three, it is short off of the iron. No good underneath by the Cardinals, Zane Smith. Or I should say Kenny. Looking at the wrong roster. Now in underneath, bounce the ball off, back to Welker, down the left baseline, and reaching up and batting the ball away and out of bounds is Walker. Welker will trigger it in. Right in underneath, an easy 2 for Wheeler.
Left him wide open.
Out front, top of the key, Gallo a three, that will not fall. High in the air. Welker bounced the ball in on a 2-and-1 all the way, and then Gallo is there. Traveling's going to be called first against Andrews.
So they'll turn the ball over. Barzak goes out. Chase Miller checks in for Cochranton.
And
Kingsley
Held
goes
is
out.
in now for Cambridge Springs. Coming out is Kingsley.
Might as well let everybody get some action, you know what I mean? Some experience playing.
Kenny, back out top, quickly around the Gallo's going to go in, try to get up.
Man.
There's held for a block as the ball was put up by Kenny, and now a deliberate foul is called against Cochranton.
I think it was against Kenny. Deliberate foul.
So, Held will go to the free throw line. Line left. Held with 6 in the ball game. First trip to the free throw line and drains that one there. He is 7 in the ball game. 56-22 Devils. Another one is up to the rim and drops off.
And then they'll take the ball out at
the other end of the court where the foul was committed.
All right. Kenny goes out. Justin Wagner checks in for Cochranton. Here we go. 56-22 Blue Devils.
They have the ball at midcourt. Andrews down to the left corner. Welker back out front, in driving, nice move, laid up and in by Andrews.
They're just too quick. No answer here for the Cards.
Yellow to Walker at the point. Top of the key, long three.
There we go.
Good one by the Cochranton Cardinals, number 25, Chase Miller had just come in.
First three here, first points in the second half here for the Cards.
Cardinals' 5th triple of the night. And here's a knock away and out of bounds, but that is going to be off of Miller and out of bounds.
Almost at it. 58-25. 2:50 on the clock.
Inbound, lob it way out to the top of the key. Andrews penetrates free throw line, lost the handle of the ball, then just threw the ball, tipped out of bounds by Cochranton. Wagner, Welker out of bounds, throw it in. Against Jackson, bounce at the top of the key is Andrews. Taylor, Andrews back out front, Cardinals stand that man. Out front, Andrews just drilling, he reverses it, now back on the back door, give and go play, laid up Welker, no good, he got fouled.
He is all over the court tonight.
They have ran that backdoor play the other night against Eisenhower and tonight here against Cochranton. Welker to the free throw line tonight, he's hit 4 of 5. Looks for his 20th point line left. There it is. 69% foul shooter. Cambridge Springs averages 58.8 a ball game, gives up 41. Well, tonight they've already got 59, only giving up 25. Cochranton averages only 45.7 and gives up over 56 a ball game, hits them both. 21 points tonight for Lance.
Lance goes out.
He only averages 15.8 on a ball game, so he's well over that.
Yes, he is. I said he was hot tonight. He had the hand. 2.5
minutes to go on this one, but I don't know if you'll see much fourth quarter action. Here's another turnover. All the way down the court. Wheeler, he spins, he's shooting, his finger rolls up and in.
Boy, they're just not guarding that ball at all.
9 by Trent tonight.
Boy.
Gallo, top of the key. Open for 3. Bank shot. That is no good. Wagner. Jackson got the rebound, was able to get that ball into the left corner. Back out front to Wagner. Harassed by Wheeler. Steps into the circle, turns around. Feeds the ball back out to the top of the key. 3 is off of the iron. That is a no good. Wagner. Rebounded by Cambridge Springs. 62-25 and a rout tonight from the Cardinals' cage. Andrews out to Wheeler. Trying for the steal. Jackson couldn't get him. Bounces the ball off. Out front. Back to Andrews. Tried for another steal. Didn't get it. And now stopping and popping from left of the circle. Andrews. Shot no. Rebound Cards. Here comes Gallo. Gallo into the paint all the way. The finger roll's good.
That was a beauty right there. Timeout, Coach Phil.
Let's take a timeout on Cool with 1 minute, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. 62-27, Cambridge Springs on Cool and Armstrong. Cool 101.7. Down here in Cochranton tonight, 62-27. All doubles tonight, and I'd say Big Gear, they're doing pretty good without their big boy in there, Shinsky, tonight, who is in that band concert over at Conneaut this weekend.
Yeah, they absolutely are, Chuck. Not that they don't miss him, but I tell you what, tonight they are rolling through Cochranton. It's an easy win already, 62-25. We're still in the third.
Cambridge Springs with the basketball, 2-on-2 press and a near steal, but Cambridge gets it back, and then a holding foul called against the Cardinals.
Cardinals had eight fouls in the first half. They've got 4 already.
Lutrish inbounds at midcourt. The ball's bobbled around a few Cardinals and taken back by Cambridge Springs anyway.
And then they throw it away.
Yep. Cochranton will get the ball back.
1:05 left here in the third. Cool 101.7 FM. Friday night action right here, along with Armstrong Cable. Once again, the playback will be Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Gallo. Gallo to Wagner. Wagner, right side, top of the key. Jackson to Gallo. Gallo penetrates free throw line into the lane to drive all the way, but a foul call. He's up the line for 2.
So that'll be the first foul here in the second half against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, and coming up tomorrow night here on Cool 101.7, we're going to have high school wrestling. It'll start in the afternoon around 4:30. We'll have the coverage beginning at 4:15. Gallo's free throw is up and he hits it. Gallo in the ball game with a total of 8 points, and that is the 7th annual Mercer VFW tournament down there. A lot of local teams will be involved. If you can't make it, you can hear it here on Cool 101.7. John makes both free throws, 62-29, and now we just had a turnover by Cambridge Springs. Didn't catch what that was all about.
What happened was he went to throw it in, he stepped over the line.
Inbounding will be Jackson.
Referee was right there to call it, so the ball goes back to Cochranton.
Wagner corner left, and Kingsley's all over him. He lost it, picks it back up, gets the ball to Gallo. Floater in the paint, no go. And on the rebound, there's your push-off foul call.
Might be against Wheeler. Let's wait and see.
That's what the official calls, and out of bounds.
That's his third foul. He goes out.
And Nathan held in to replace him. 41.4 seconds to go here in this one in the third quarter. Down into the left corner on the inbound pass. Shot is way short by Wagner, and a hacking foul on the rebound. They're not missing anything out here tonight. It could be a long fourth quarter.
Well, you got that right. Cochranton's 5th foul.
Walker inbound underneath Lutrich. He'll come ahead. all the way, push the ball off to Andrews, and there's your double dribble.
Boy, the Blue Devils with 6 turnovers. They only had 7 in the whole first half.
You don't have to worry about it when you're up by 40.
Yeah, this is true.
Yellow,
sure
backcourt.
Coach Becky's not happy about that.
Yellow. Coaches usually aren't if they were up by 150. Get the free throw line. Out front, Chase Miller. Ball is knocked into the backcourt. Picked back up down here by the bobbled around, but then finally picked up through the
wow. Ended up.
Coach Canfield is not a happy camper. You get the ball on a turnover and you just simply throw the ball out of bounds, and nobody was even close to that ball.
Well, you've seen that a couple times tonight.
So the Blue Devils will throw the ball in. Three-quarter court into Welker, back to Welker, and we'll get a blocking foul called against the Cardinals, Wagner. So
that's only 6 fouls, isn't it? Or is that 7?
It's going to be taken out of bounds.
I was thinking they're going to the foul line like it was 7. I'm thinking that's only 6 in the book. Here we go.
Welker to the inbound, three-quarter, gets the ball into Andrews behind the back.
1 second.
Open, Welker fires short. That's the end of the third quarter. Tonight, all Cambridge Springs on Cool and Armstrong. The Blue Devils 62, the Cardinals 29. More action right after a 60-second timeout. Fourth quarter on Cool and Armstrong tonight. Cambridge with the ball in a 62-29 lead. Welker, sideline right, top of the key. A deep three by Jared. Oh my goodness, Taylor, no problem. Hit the front of the iron, but had enough English on it to roll back over and through the hole. 65-29 with that triple, traveling against Cochranton.
Coach Phil up there pleading his case.
Won't do him much good.
No.
7th triple tonight by the Blue Devils. Welker, double team, but bounced the ball between, but then stolen by Gallo. 3-on-1, they better get 2 here. All the way in on the rim and finally got it to drop. Coach would went crazy if they had a 3-on-1 and blew it. Yellow with a 2.
There it
Long
is.
pass on the alley-oop down low and missed by Wheeler going up trying to, or that was held that time to try to knock it down. On the rebound up the court, Pat Barco on the whistle that time. Foul called on Gallo.
Imagine that. Jackson to take it out.
Just underway in the fourth quarter, and here we get a traveling against Gallo. Just not paying attention.
Nope, he wasn't. He's walking, not even dribbling the ball. Wow.
And they'll continue to put on the pressure. Full court, man to man, but into the front court, no problem. Andrews, and he's tied up. Good hustle down there by the Cardinals that time. And a whistle and another foul coming up.
That's number 7 there. Now it's bonus.
Chase Miller is putting good defense on him there, but ended up getting the foul out. He's his 4th already.
A little too close.
Welker to the strike. Looks for point number 22. Up. Good.
66-31, 6:56 remaining in this game.
6 of 8 from
Long
the free
way to
throw
go.
line from Lance, and his free throw is up to the front of the iron. Did not get the roll. Rebound is brought down by Jackson. Over to you. 4 back out front, open 3, yes, right there that time by Gallo.
That was a beauty.
That's his 2nd triple of the night. And now on the other end of the court, we are going to get what? Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Blue Devils. Nothing called. Little action down there. Can glide in down there. Game getting a little physical, I guess.
6:41 to go.
Card's getting a little
Way
frustrated.
in underneath. The held fakes and now lays it up for 2.
There's the Blue Devils.
Fans have a good crowd in here tonight. Loving that.
Yeah.
Other end of the court, Pat's right there to call another one. On the hack, says Pat. Out of bounds to throw it in.
That would be
Jackson.
against Andrews, his third, team's fourth.
Fake it.
Got to get it in.
Finally bounces that ball in, down to the baseline. Put it up, no good. Another foul is called, and that's Chase Miller that time. He'll go to the free throw line.
Blue Devils up to 5 fouls already. Lance with his second.
Chase in the ball game with 1 triple. Now he's 0 for 1 from the free throw line as he goes up there one more. Barzak in for the Cards. Taking a seat will be Justin Wagner.
Wyatt.
Okay, we're ready to go with 6.5 to go. Spun on the rim and off and rebounded by Cambridge Springs. Andrews double teams, able to get the ball to Wheeler. Bounce the ball cross court. Andrews has got it. Andrews, top of the key, penetrates left side down into the left corner. Utris' shot's no good, but rebounded by Andrews. Tried to put it up and he got hacked. There'll be a few players falling out in this one. 6 minutes to go.
That's number 8 for the Cards.
So it's a 1-and-1 situation for Andrews.
Jackson's second foul.
Andrews first trip to the free throw line, a 68% foul shooter, no good. The rebound Cards. Miller on the rebound, out to Gallo. Barzak guarded up by Trent Wheeler. Bounce the ball down, kicking the basketball against Lutrich. Jackson inbound, right baseline, dumps the ball in underneath a fake and then laid up, no good. Wagner, rebound, follow shot is up. That is no good. Oh, and Wagner ends up on the deck.
Yeah, hit the hardwood there. Foul finally called.
So he will be at the line. Third foul called against Cambridge Springs, and now it'll go against Jared Taylor.
His third, team 6th.
Walker at the free throw line, sinks it. He's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. He has a total of 3 points.
Coach Becky calls timeout, full timeout.
And let's pause for a moment on Cochranton Armstrong with the score, 68-35, Cambridge Springs. Javen Walker back to the free throw line for the Cardinals, a 71% foul shooter. As a team, Cochranton just shoots 59% from the stripe. It is up. Swish.
68-36. Still 5:48 in this game.
Full court pressure. Up the ball into the back court, over to Andrews. Up into the forecourt. Wheeler, oh, nice fake and laid up and missed the layup. Tried to go back up and put it up again. And to the deck goes Nathan Held, and he gets fouled. He'll be back to the free throw line.
That'll be 9 fouls. His 4th against Walker.
Nathan, 8 points in the ball game, 1 or 2 from the free throw line tonight. Puts a little dip, puts it up and in. He doesn't have much arch. Ball's got to be perfect to get down, and that one was. 6'1" sophomore. Spun it on the rim and got the roll. Hey, when it's going right, it's going right, and it's 70-36.
They called a foul against
Cardinals ball.
Might have been a warning against 42 for
Inbound
batting
pass.
the ball. Yeah, something.
Out top of the key, Gallo.
He got a warning, so. All right, back to action.
He'll bring the ball to the forecourt.
Tempers are getting a little frustrated out here.
Cambridge man-to-man, Gallo in the paint, put up, blocked away. It's blocked that time once again by Wheeler. Here comes Cambridge Springs. Andrews penetrates, pass the ball down to the baseline, open, swish from 16 feet by Nathan Held. Having a good ball game tonight for Coach Leandro's ball club. And we got another whistle, and there's another hole, and they're not missing anything tonight in Cochranton.
That should be number 7, and it is, 1-on-1.
Gallo to the free throw line for the Cochranton Cardinals. Next foul against the Cardinals will be the double bonus for Cambridge Springs. Kingsley is in. Butrich is back in. Taylor is out. And also Nathan Held is out. Gallo to the line, 2 for 2 tonight, hits the first one. Gallo, good night tonight for the Redbirds, averaging just under 10 points a ball game. 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 15. Looks for 16, a line right. Charity toss. Short, hold everything a whistle. What, do we got a lane violation?
I think so. It's Oh, it's against Cochranton?
Barzak with a foul. His third.
Canfield. We got a technical against Coach Canfield. Of course,
Wow.
you can hear the Cochranton fan. I knew the tempers were getting a little flared here tonight.
So this will send who? Welker, of course, to the free throw line. What a night he's having. Looks for number 23. Free throw line, he's been there 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be number 11. Free throw line. Up. Good. And he has only missed 4 tonight. 7 of 11. One more coming up for Lance. 6'3" senior, and he nails that one in. Now they'll get the ball out of bounds at midcourt, and he'll have the honors, Lance will, to throw it in.
74-37.
Inbound pass, all the head of the pack for another 2 for Nathan Hale.
Wow, they continue to pour it on. 76-37.
8 points by Nathan in this period. Underneath the Barzak double team, but puts it up and in anyway. Barzak, his first 2 of the ball game. Nice to see. Another whistle. What do we got now?
I have no idea.
Pushing off. Another technical against Franklin Morris.
That just fires up the Cambridge Springs fans that much more. 4:45, a long way to go. Tempers are flaring.
I have no idea what that was all about.
Well, he jumped off the bench and said something to the referee, and you can't do that.
And
the AD come over to talk to him and calm him down.
Scott McCurdy, former coach here at Cochranton. And back to the free throw line for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils will be Alex Bidwell. His first trip to the line tonight, and this is the free throw. So we've had 2 technicals, once against the coach, once again Franklin Morris. Line for one more. Up. No good. Cambridge will get the ball out of bounds. And he's back to the free throw line for another one. Because of the foul, he had the technical.
Well, there was 2 technicals, actually.
Free throw is to the rim and no good.
One against the coach, and then the other one against the player on the bench. So.
Well, that was the first. That doesn't have anything to do with this one. The coaches, he got one earlier. Good. So there you go. He got the free throws, he got the technical, and now they get the ball out of bounds. But first of all, we're going to get a timeout. Or are we? Yeah, I guess we're going to get a timeout. I didn't see anything by the officials to say a timeout. I guess we'll, yeah, a 60-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be right back in this route. 76 Cambridge Springs, 39 for Cochranton. All right, right back here in Cochranton. Cardinals are getting the ball out of bounds. No, I thought so. Cochranton's going to step out of bounds. I thought it was Cambridge bringing the ball after the technical. And they do have the ball. Into Kingsley, but stolen away by the Cardinals by Zach. To Miller. Long pass forecourt, stolen away. was he out of bounds? He was out of bounds. Lutrich, good hustle right there, but he was out of bounds. Cochranton will throw the ball in.
Yeah, just about had a turnover. It was a great hustle.
Bounce the ball top of the key to Gallo. John against Andrews. Penetrates left baseline, back out front to Miller. Into the paint to Wagner, puts it up, rolls it on the rim and off, but a rebound, follow shot is good by Wagner.
That's the way to hang tough.
Wagner in with 6 points. All the way, coast to coast, Andrews up no good. Rebound Wagner. David Wagner, top of the key. Over to Gallo. John backing off.
We're halfway through the fourth.
Top of the key. Open Barzak a three. That's strong. Rebound is loose down into the hands of Andrews. And hold everything. Now what? Lutrich. He got hit in the head as that ball come down. And he's sitting down. I don't know what that was.
Well, he ran over to the trainer over there.
Maybe, he's bleeding. Nosebleed. Okay. He has to come out. That's what happened. Okay. Cambridge with the ball. It's tipped out of bounds by Wagner. Andrews will inbound. Into the forecourt. Bounce the ball down into the corner. Down underneath and tipped out of bounds.
Good hustle by Miller underneath for Cochranton.
Out of bounds to throw it in will be Andrews for Cambridge Springs.
3:39 remaining in this game.
Lob it to the top of the key. Lutrich for three. No good. Rebound. Andrews has got it. To Taylor. Oh, and he gets fouled.
And another foul.
On the hold.
That's his fifth. He's going out, Chuck.
I told you there'd be a foul out or two.
Yeah. We still got 3.5 minutes left in this game.
Mason Miller fouls out with 3 points. Free throw is up short by Taylor. First trip to the line for him. He's a 44% foul shooter, 5'6" senior. Up short again. Grabbed out of the air by Wagner. Barzak, three-point arc left side, right side now to Jackson at the point. Into the paint, driving, lost the basketball and out of bounds. Pat said that one is off of Cambridge Springs with 3:16 to go in this one. New recruits coming in for Cambridge Springs. Spade is coming in for the Blue Devils. Is it?
Also,
Isaiah Henderson, 5'10" junior guard.
yeah, Henderson played in the last game. He come in.
Hunter's a sophomore, 5'7". Into Gallo. To Barzak, right of the circle. Back down to the baseline. Gallo's going to drive baseline right into the rim. No good. But right there, up, play it up, wow. Jackson, and rebound Cambridge Springs Henderson.
Couldn't get it to drop.
77-41. Bounce the ball over right side to Spade. Hunter. Out front. Well, all over him is Wagner. He got draped all over him. Finally able to get the ball to Kingsley.
Cochranton is still playing tough, never die.
Into the paint, take the ball back. Open, 17-footer. That's no good. Hill left wing, batted around. Still loose, and it's in the air, and Cambridge got it. Spade's got it. Hunter brings it back out to Henderson around the horn. Lickridge, three, left side, no good. Rebounded by Cochranton. Brought up the court by Wagner. Bounced the ball ahead to Jackson. Back off. Top of the key, a three, and that will not fall. But rebounded back up around the rim, and they can't get anything to fall as it goes out of bounds. That time, last attempt put up by Wagner. Cambridge with the ball. Henderson. Or no, Luttridge. To Spade. 2 minutes to go in the game. Spade. Luttridge. Out front, Henderson. Cardinals staying in the man. Below us is held. Nathan.
Running a little clock here.
No need to rub it in anymore.
No, you got the win.
Up by 36. Hill with a left-handed dribble all the way in, puts it around the but a rebound at Kingsley put it up. Yep, he was fouled. So it'll be Zach going to the line. What's Zach done so far tonight? Well, he's 4 for 4 from the line and a field goal for 6 all in the first half. Line left for Zach. Good. We'll look for number 8. Toes the stripe, puts her up, and the rim man didn't get the roll. Rebounded Barzak with a minute 20 to go. Here on Cool and Armstrong tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be right back in Cochranton on Tuesday night. Youngsville will be in town. There it goes. Wagner to the hole, scores and fouled.
Cambridge Springs rack up their 9th foul.
Walker, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks to hit number 11 here, line right. No, short. Rebound, Barzak pulls it away, and then he gets fouled.
That should be number 10, and it is. Double bonus.
Foul against Held.
His first, a minute 13 when we get back to regulation time.
Barzak, free throw is up and in. Barzak, 3 points.
CJ Leandro checking in, number 33.
Free throw is to the rim and in. 78-45. Henderson in the backcourt. Henderson to Leandro, back out front and threw the ball away. Races on, who's got the ball? Spade's got it, over and back. Out of bounds to throw it in for the Redbirds will be Wagner. Can't miss him with those orange shoes on there, Big Gary.
Less than a minute left.
Backing away in, back out top of the key. Gallo over to Barzak against Kingsley. A fall away shot over him, rattles the rim and drops down.
That was a nice turnaround jumper. 78-47.
Back to Henderson. Henderson, cross court pass to Spade directly below us here. Out on him comes Jackson. Trying to get in there. Trying to go left, go right. Bounce the ball finally to Leandro, and traveling is called against Leandro. 78-47. All Cambridge Springs here tonight. Barzak in the paint, back out top of the key. Gallo wide open, corner left. Yes!
Oh, what a beauty.
That is his 3rd triple tonight. He's having a good night. 10 seconds to go. This should be about it. Long pass into the front court, but out of bounds is Nathan Held.
Stops the clock at 9 seconds.
Inbounding will be Jackson. And this should do it, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Devils is undefeated in the region. Ball is knocked down. They will now go in the region to 6-0 and a sparkling 11-2 overall. Cochranton to 2-12 and 2-4 in Region 3. Inbound being held by Held, and that's the ball game. Final score: Cambridge Springs comes to Cochranton tonight and treats the Redbirds rather roughly. Final score is 78-45, was it?
Yes, it was. 78 to 50.
Turned
it
off
was
the,
50.
All right,
78
turned off
to
the
50.
Scoreboard so quickly. So Cambridge wins it by 28. We'll be back and wrap it up. And we want to say good night to our folks here on Armstrong, and hopefully we'll see them on down the line again. And once again, thanks very much to the folks there at Armstrong and Kevin tonight.